Okay, so I've got some water now into my tank. The tank then just slots back into the actual base there of the iron. And you can see here I've got this shirt which is really badly creased. I hope that's coming across there on camera. So I've just got it on the countertop here. So I'm just using this flat at the moment. I will show you it hanging up as well. So essentially I've got my power now on. So all I need to do is just press the button here. So let me just show you that. I'll just bring that into the picture so that you can see. Okay, so my power button is here on the device. I'm just going to press that. Like so, and you can see the lights here just going around. I've got a red glowing light here on the actual handle telling me that this is just warming up. So what we'll do is we'll just let that warm up and then I will show you how it irons and how it steams out this shirt here. And I'll also go through the different functions that you have on this iron as well. Okay, so you can see now that we've got a solid red light. We've stopped flashing and there was also a bleep there as well that just tells us now that we're up to full temperature. So it took around 30 seconds, a little bit less than 30 seconds to heat up, so super quick. So let me just go over the buttons quickly. So apart from the power button here, which just turns the whole unit on or off, you have this button here and that simply turns the steam on or off. So as you can see at the moment we are completely dry. If I was to press this button, you'll see there that we're now getting ready for the steam. The steam has come on there, the steam light has come on my device. Okay, and what's happening now is that steam is just now getting ready to start working. It'll just take a few seconds. Okay, and there it is, it's coming through now, the steam. So I have my steam on solid, but if I was to press that again, you would see the steam stops immediately and the steam light just flashes. So when it's flashing, that steam light means you're on dry, so no steam. And then if I press again, you can see there we're now getting the steam coming out. I'm not sure if you can pick that up on camera. Okay, and then you have your different settings, which is your mode button. So at the moment I'm on the mid setting on the wall. If I press the M button again, it will go to cotton and then it will really be steaming a lot more. So again, I'm not sure if you can see that. Maybe if I go over the black there, you might be able to see the steam coming out. But it really is extremely powerful in terms of how much steam is coming out there. And press again, you go down to poly, which is a much lower setting. You can see the glow here goes from orange, goes to a slightly darker orange, right up to red when you have the full steam on. So let's see how well this works on this shirt. Okay, so I'm just going to go over. And that's done, absolutely amazing. And remember, you can always return the head onto the base because that's heat resistant, and you can see there that that has really just ironed that shirt out really beautifully. It's got all of those creases out, but remember you can use this dry. So at the moment you see I've got the flashing steam. I'm on cotton, so I'm on a hot iron with no steam, and I can just go over that again with no steam at all, just ironing that out. And look how amazing and how easy that is, and how lightweight this is as well. It's super easy to use because all of the weight is in the unit here, all of the water, but this is super lightweight and really works amazingly well. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is just get this hung up so that you can see how you use this when it's hung, say in a closet for example, or even permanently on the wall. So remember, you have that wall clip that you can put this on the wall permanently if you want, and then you can just pop out your water and put your water and refill your water. So if you have an area in your home where you always do the ironing, that really makes sense to have this fixed onto the wall. Naturally, you can always just lift it off, but you don't need to because you can just release the water from the side there. Okay, so let me get it hung up and I'll show you it working in that sense. Okay, so you can see I've got my Newbealer steam iron now hung up, and this is really where this iron comes into its own, and this is where it excels. The fact that you can hang it like this or you can have it mounted to the wall means that you can just essentially leave it here. So we have it here in our dressing room, so we can simply just put a shirt here or have a skirt here, and not a sort of a silky skirt here, and then just use the steam to get those clothes ironed. So I'm going to show you that now. So I'm just going to power it on like so. Again, it's just warming up. It's going to take a few seconds to warm up. So I'm just going to switch the mode onto the cotton mode because again I'm going to be ironing this shirt, which is really creased, but I'm going to be ironing it here hanging up. So all I need to do is just take this off of the actual unit itself like so. Switch on to the steam by just simply pressing this button. You can see already there the steam coming out. Okay, and that's pretty much ready to go. So super, again, lightweight. Remember this head can be rotated as well. And then I'm just going to go down and just steam the shirt like so. And I hope that's coming across there on camera just how nicely that's being steamed. That's done that side, and you can see the creases there on that side. I hope you can see that. And again, I'm just going to run down the iron there, and the steam is literally just taking all of those creases out like so. And I just clip that back in, and then let me just show you that quickly. You can see there, just turn that steam off, and you can see there just how nicely that it's ironed that shirt just by hanging it up. And I can just simply leave this here and then just do the same again from the for the skirt that's over there. So I'm just going to turn the steam on. I'm going to turn that down to poly because that is a more silky skirt, so a little less heat and a little less steam. And then that just reaches nicely over here to this skirt. And again, I can just use the iron just to steam out all those creases like so. Really simple, really straightforward, really nice and easy, super lightweight, and it just does the job really nicely. So steam off and then just hook that back into position, and that's not going to fall out because it locks into place. You can see there again, really nicely ironed silky skirt there. Absolutely fantastic, this Newbealer. So this is the 2-in-1. It's a professional grade steam iron, and it really does show. It really works amazingly well. You're not going to be disappointed with this purchase, and it also looks great just having it hanging here in this cloakroom here, or this dressing room here. Just wherever you're going to put it is going to look fantastic. The design is really nice, super easy, and I don't even have to take that down now to change the water. So again, it's just pressing that button, taking the water tank out, refilling, leaving the unit where it is, and then just popping it back in. It's as simple as that. Really, really fantastic. Okay, so another great feature of this steam iron is the fact that you can self-clean it as well, and that's going to stop you having all that lime scale build up and clogging up your iron and then start spitting out when you next use it. So the way you do that is you have this mode button on the front here, which we use to switch to the different steam modes. But if you press and hold this, it will clean the iron. It will self-clean. So let me show you that now. So I'm going to long press on the M button. I don't know if you can hear it there cleaning. And you can see there that the steam's coming out. It's cleaning through. It's getting rid of any water in its system there to ensure that you don't get any of that lime scale build up and blockages of your iron. Again, a really great feature on this Newbealer steam iron. So this Newbealer 2-in-1 steam iron is available on Amazon, and it comes highly recommended.